Hello, I'm Viney B, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Viney B's Homemaker Experience. I am so glad that you decided to join me. Today, I will be sharing with you a banana bread recipe that a dear friend and former roommate gave to me many years ago. Just trying to let you know that it's been a while, and since that time, I've changed the way that I eat. So, to reflect those changes, I made a few changes in the recipe. Well, having said that, let's go ahead and get started. Enjoy. All right, here are my ingredients for my banana bread. 1/2 stick of butter, a cup and a half of oat flour, 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of mashed bananas, and preferably you should use ripe bananas. I have my spices right here, which are 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, an 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt here in the middle, and then 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I have right here 1/2 cup of dried cranberries, which I've chopped a bit, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and 2/3 cup of Greek yogurt. So let's go ahead and start creaming the butter, and then we'll add the sugar. Before I start creaming the butter, I forgot to mention that 2 eggs are also needed to make the banana bread. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. And now I'm going to add the eggs. And the bananas. All right, so now that we've allowed the bananas and the eggs and the sugar and butter to mix thoroughly, we're going to go ahead and add the flour, the seasonings, and the yogurt, the Greek yogurt. So I'm just going to pour my seasonings right in here like that, and then just kind of mix it around maybe just a little bit. Okay, and then we'll add this into the eggs and sugar and butter mixture alternately with the Greek yogurt. But before I do that, I'm going to put the vanilla in. All right, so here's the vanilla. Okay, and I'll just let that mix. All right, now I'll add the flour and the Greek yogurt alternately. So we'll start with the flour and the seasonings. Yogurt in there. All right, we'll put the remainder of the yogurt in. All right, and then we'll end with the flour. All right, let's check it. Let's see. Scrape down the sides a little bit. Yeah. All right, we scraped it down, and so now we're going to let it blend a little, mix a little more. And we're going to add in the dried cranberries. All right, now, but before I add the cranberries, I'm going to put a little bit, sprinkle a little bit of flour on them. Just coat them with a little flour. And what this is supposed to do is this is supposed to keep the cranberries from sinking to the bottom of the banana bread. You know what, you want to distribute it, well, maybe not evenly, but you want it distributed throughout the bread. You don't want everything at the bottom. So just put a little bit of flour on them. All right, I think that's good. All right, so now I'll go ahead and put the cranberries in. Okay. And we'll let them mix for a minute. This is ready to go into the pan. Now, the pan that I'm going to be using is like I think they call it like a brownie bite pan. Now, you can make this bread in a loaf pan or muffin pan. It doesn't matter. It's just I like to make this size. I like to do the smaller size. So I'm just going to go ahead and get them into the pan. There we go. And I'm doing like about 2 scoops per muffin or bite or whatever you want to call it. And if I hadn't chopped up the cranberries, see, they'd be, just there with this size pan, you'd get 1 or 2 cranberries, big cranberries. I didn't want them large. I just wanted them small. All right, and now I'm just gonna try to get these leveled out in here, and I am going to have to do that for a minute to get them leveled out. Okay, that looks pretty good, and I'm gonna add a little bit to some of them because some of them I didn't put quite as much in as others. All right, these are ready to go into a 350 degree preheated oven. All right, here they are, fresh out of the oven. Again, these baked at 350 degrees for about 18 minutes. Now, if you were going to do the loaf pan, then it would take you a little bit longer. Well, quite a bit longer, about an hour. So, but as you can see, these turned out very nicely. They're nice and brown. Look at that. That's just beautiful. All right. And because I sprayed my pan thoroughly, see how nice and easy they come out? Uh-oh. There. Okay. All right. Well, here are my little banana bread bites. I was able to make 29 of them, and I think they turned out beautifully. Here's a nice one. Well, they're all nice. I love the way they browned. And I'll just break one open. Look at that. They are beautiful. All that good banana and Greek yogurt in there. They're very moist. I know I'm going to enjoy these for breakfast. This banana bread recipe can actually be enjoyed anytime. It is moist and it is flavorful. It is simply delicious. And it even freezes well so that you can enjoy some now and some later. Well, this ends my banana bread video. Thank you so much for joining me. I pray that you enjoyed it and that you saw or heard something that was beneficial to you. Before ending, I would like to ask you to remember to click the thumbs up like button. Also, subscribe to my channel, that is Viney B's Homemaker Experience, and share it with your family and friends. Remember to click the notification bell too, so that you will be alerted each time I upload a new video. Thank you again for joining me, and until next time, goodbye.